Well, I've run right across the exhibition hall. I'm now here at the Satel stand with a gentleman who, you'll have to pronounce your name because I will get it wrong.
Jarosław Żurawik.
Jarosław. You say it wasn't too bad?
No, not so bad, I think. For me, it's easy.
for you, it's easy. Less easy for me. So tell me, what does your company do exactly?
We are manufacturer of intrusion systems, intrusion also automation as well as access control, but our core business is intrusion. Control panels, detectors, also some other stuff like sirens, GSM communication modules, also ETHM communication module, everything which is combined with security in general,
right.
for homes, for also for industrial building as well.
So home and industry. And so, but in terms of the products that you make, are they all hardwired or are they wireless as well?
We provide both. Hardwired, we started with hardwire, but for many years now we also manufacture wireless systems, also bidirectional systems, which are based on both-way communication, where also detectors are receivers and also transmitters. So this is a little difference, because sometimes we are talking about bidirectional systems and we mean by this only controller is bidirectional, keypad is bidirectional, siren is bidirectional. In our system, everything is bidirectional, also detectors.
Okay, so in terms of how your market share breaks down, are you more domestic or are you more industrial?
We're more domestic.
Okay.
We're more domestic.
So show me a few of your products then. So I'm a householder. I want to make sure that my house is nice and secure. Obviously, being a homeowner, my budget is limited. So how would you navigate what you put in? What's the best solution for someone who isn't used to this kind of environment?
First of all, I would advise you to use control panel. Control panel is the heart of the system. So there are different control panels we offer. They are smaller, they are bigger, depending on how big is your house. And
the control panel is based in the house, is it?
The control panel is based in the house. So depending, if your house is already finished, so probably you would like to have more wireless system, right? Of course, we provide such a solution, as I told you before. We provide very reliable bidirectional system.
So, if I've read this right, if you are retrofitting, if you've already got a house, you don't really want wires everywhere, so you put in a wireless system. But otherwise, if you were starting from a new build, would you opt then to have a wired system? Would that be better?
Yes, we think so, that hardwire system is always more reliable, because it is cable which is hidden in the wall, not visible, no radio interferences. So of course, it's a more reliable solution. But our wireless system, we do in this way to avoid as much as possible interferences from outside. Yes?
Okay, can you show me some of your products? Just talk me through the difference.
New products, new wireless detectors. They are based on bidirectional communication. This is outdoor detector.
Okay, so this one being an indoor detector, would it be?
This also is outdoor, but can be also used indoor. It is the curtain detector, so it's protect your windows. It can protect your doors. Yeah. So, for example, you can use it when you want to have your window to be open during the night.
And how long, so this one is wireless, how long do the batteries last? Because I have a wireless system on my house, and one of my major problems is all the cameras, I spend all the time changing the batteries.
On average, because this is our ABAC system, on average it is 2-3 years. A lot depends on how this system is fixed and installed, how are big the distance between controller and detectors. Also, it is important, what we provide is a battery discharge limitation by providing this bidirectional technology. It means because our system can be put in a standby mode. Standby mode, it's when the system is disarmed.
And that would preserve battery life, would it?
It can preserve. So when the system is disarmed, but with normal one-directional system, when the system is disarmed, the detectors still work. Yeah. You are moving around your room, but the detector is still see you and send the violation to the controller. In our system, when the detector system is disarmed, the detectors are put in, let's say, in standby mode. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so just in terms of how useful these are, if I left my house, how do I know that my house has been broken into? Does it send alerts to my mobile phone, or do you have to log into a system?
We have, of course, it should be sent a message to the monitoring station if the system is connected to the monitoring station, so the guard can protect you. But also we offer mobile application where you can receive a push message. So instantly you know that something wrong is in your house. It might be alarm with description where this alarm happened. It is kitchen, it is, I don't know, dining room or whatever.
Just in terms of, householders and price point, for a regular house, just with a few motion detectors, what sort of price point are we talking about?
It is... Because we are manufacturer, yes, we actually provide pricing for distributors, and distributors are, constructing pricing for.
And it's a cutthroat business.
We are not provided market prices, sure, because we perceive our role as support. As providing to the...
So now let's move on to the wired system here. So again, you said more stability. The fact is you know that you're not going to suffer from wireless breakdowns and so on. Is this much more expensive to install?
You mean this wireless? Wired. The equipment is cheaper. Equipment is cheaper, but the difference is in labor cost. So usually installing companies, they save money installing a wireless system because it takes quicker. Doesn't take so long time to put cables. Yes. But the hardware is cheaper for hardwired because with wireless you need to invest more in hardware to provide a radio part, which is also costful from the manufacturing point of view.
So given that you're a distributor, or at least you then sell to the distributors, what separates, if you were to give me an elevator pitch, why should people buy your product and not one of the competitive products?
We have always been trying to make our products of the highest quality. It was from the beginning. It was our focus. We never wanted our products to be the cheapest, but we wanted to make them as useful for customer as possible. So we always wanted to provide them with most convenient functions. So if you look at our panel, probably there is no panel, control panel for alarm system, which have such a number of different possibilities of flexibility of, input types, outputs. So you can use our system not only for pure intrusion, but also for automation. Okay. So this is
so that sets you apart from many of the others.
Yes, our products have a lot of automation possibilities, also including, logic function like and or, which is very useful for creating some relation between violating of zones and putting on some output, some other devices.
Well, I know I put you on the spot, but you did very well. You sold your product very well to me.